days in a row. I'm excited. So today I want to talk about why you can't charge for your services. Now, when I speak to beauty professionals, even people who start working with me as a coach, initially when we go over their prices, I look at their services and I'm like, "How much are you charging for your services?" And they let me know. Now, being afraid to really stand in my power and stand in my conviction caused me to charge way less than I knew I was worth for a very long time. That is like a race to the bottom. That's why I don't look at other artists to see what they're doing or what they're charging. Because if I allow their prices to dictate mine and it's not in alignment with what I want for my business, it's pointless, right? What you charge for your services is literally just a transfer of trust. And the more you trust yourself, the more you can charge for your services. So what I found was when I started working with a coach, it made more sense for me to charge more for my services because she instilled, I'm not even going to say she 100% instilled that belief in. I was able to borrow her belief because she had done it. So because she had done it and she charged a lot more, and I'm like, I'm good at this. Why am I not charging more in my services? It gave me that. And then also being around other artists who were having the same issue, we were able to talk through it and kind of help each other navigate through the process. But I've noticed that when I people and I talk to them about their prices, if I feel like you should increase your prices to because you're undervaluing your services. 9 times out of 10, like, no, or I'm nervous or I'm afraid or what if people don't pay for it. And what I like to tell them is this is a secret ninja hack. Start with the price that you want to charge as your price and the limited time price. Now, this is especially beneficial because it's the holidays, right? So, say for example, you do lashes and you want to charge, let's say, I don't know, 150 for a set of lashes, but you're uncomfortable saying that. Right now, you're charging $85, $100. What you can tell people is, oh, well, my cost is $150, but for the holidays, I'm actually running a special for $50 off, and I'm taking new clients for $100. Now you're not tied to that $100, you're tied to this $150 price. And you have to start reciting that so that you feel comfortable saying that. Because I'm telling you, when you get on the phone with people, you want to book an appointment with them, and they're like, well, how much is the cost? And you're like jittering and, I cost, they know. Clients can feel that transfer energy, okay? So you have to trust yourself, trust your prices, or trust in your ability to deliver the service and let that reflect in your prices. Because contrary to what if we are the cheapest person, clients also assume we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. We're probably using cheap products, and that's the reason why we're inexperienced. Going back to we don't know what we're doing. We probably don't have a whole lot of clients. And eventually, you also start attracting clients that want to lowball you and have you talk you down on your prices and try to convince you that you should be charging less than you feel like you're worth. And eventually, hi Aspen, that's a pretty name. Eventually, start to believe what other people are saying about you, and now you've lost control of your business. And that's the last thing you ever want to do on a business that you're starting to grow for yourself is lose control of it. And feel free to ask any questions you guys have. I want to make this conversational. It's day 3. I have 10 of you here with me right now. So if you know you want to charge more, oh, it's growing. Hey. So if you want to charge more for your services, you feel like, you know what, I'm not the best at this yet. Get better. Press more. Share that with your audience. Share that through your content. I don't think I'm good at this, but I'm practicing because when I'm not servicing clients, I'm making sure I'm pouring into myself to get better and better at honing in on my craft. Welcome, all the new people. You guys are just joining. I love it. Share that with people. Have a conversation around the services you provide. But one thing when it comes to cost is no one could ever dictate my value because they're next door to me and they're charging less or they're charging more. So many people get tied to that. And then we also have people out here that say, well, the market value and see what other people are charging. It's pointless. Now, one thing that I would say, one thing that I will say is, sorry, when the comments, sometimes I get so distracted. But another thing I will say is when you charge more, again, you have to be more convicted. Hi, Sai. You have to be more convicted. You have to have more confidence in your services. Nobody can tell you anything. When it comes to me and it comes to my prices and we have the conversation about it, I'm like, this is what the price is. oh, okay, I do have payment plans. I do have different options to be able to support people if they would rather payments. Nice. Welcome from India. If I'd rather make payments, but that doesn't dictate my price. I have these options to be able to help people. But what I have to know, if I decide to increase my prices, there's a good chance that I'm going to lose a lot of people. And I have to be okay with that. And some people are not, because they want all the clients, right? They want to service all the clients. But I only want to service the clients that I'm supposed to service. I want to create on social media and show up in a way that's magnetic, where my clients know, they hear my voice, they know that I'm the person to do their services, they see my pictures, and they're like, I'm going to go to her. That's all that matters. But when you're for everyone, for no one, really. So when it comes to that, when it comes to your price, if you can't transfer trust in performing this service to the client, they're not going to book with you. And it doesn't have to be that way forever, because eventually once you get better and better and you're booked and you're consistently showing your work, people start going online and booking you they'll start booking you without you even having to have a conversation with them. But that comes back from content and you showing up and you having a marketing plan and you being strategic about how you're showing up. It's all about a plan. I'm from the United States. I'm from San Diego, California. So that's important. What else? What else do you guys want to talk about? What else do you guys want to talk about? Also, I'll say another thing. When you start making more in your business, you can start bringing in other people to help support you. So I believe I mentioned this yesterday, but I got to the point in my service-based business where I had an assistant who booked all of my appointments, who answered questions for me, who was able to service clients. If I was running late because I was servicing a client, she'll let all the rest of my clients for the day know so that they're not showing up early. This now gives them the ability to stop, grab gas, get something to eat, do whatever they needed to do. But now we have that line of communication. When I'm the person that's behind the chair, servicing the client, know I'm running late, getting the anxiety from it, can't reach out to the next person, then they show up. Now it's a domino effect. It's not a good reflection of business for me. So because I started making more money in my business, now, first of all, I spread out my appointments more so people weren't back to back. And then I was able to bring someone in to support me. In addition to the different systems that I had, the email marketing and stuff like that, to stay at the top of mind for people. So your strategy, how much money you make, how many clients you service, it's all a big picture in what you're trying to achieve. That post yesterday that I was talking to you guys about got taken down today, because it was so many conversations. It was like 250 messages. And a lot of people were very bothered and very triggered by what I was saying. And what I said was, posting isn't marketing. And posting isn't marketing because if you are not intentional about the marketing component of your post, you're just posting. And it's why so many people go on social media and they post and post and post, but it gets the attention of no one. You might get a person to like it here or there. Most of the people are probably going to be spammers, but it does not lead to clients if you're not saying anything with the post. If you're just dropping emojis in the comments, or if you're dropping emojis for your actual caption, that's not doing anything. You want to have an entire marketing strategy, but you want your marketing strategy to be in alignment with where you want to be in your business long term. A year from now, how much money do you want to be making? If I know in my business, you know what, I'll get to $5,000 months in the next 6 months. Right now, this is what my service costs. How do I get there faster? How do I get there predictably? How many people do I need to talk to? When I have a marketing plan, I can start posting content. I start paying attention to what the metrics are telling me. I can start doing more of what actually works, start doing less of what doesn't work, or eliminate it completely. Because now that I'm a consistent client, my ideal client consistently, now they're on my books. Now I can start increasing my prices because now I'm booked and busy and I need to take less clients so I can maintain my sanity. I increase my prices. I continue to service those clients. I decide if I want to grandfather them in or bring them up to the new price point and just everybody know you can do whatever you want to do. But now you have an idea. This is how many clients I need to see consistently to be able to hit these different goals that I have for myself. Most people do not have any control over their business. Most people are just waking every day and just doing it. And the hard part about it for us in the beauty industry, which is why I feel so passionate about what I'm doing and why I created this community, Beauty Untamed, is because no one teaches us this stuff. And then we look up and we're in the industry in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years down the line, we have no clue where we're going. We have no clue what's next for us. Have consistency in our business. My respect and support. Thank you so much. Is it Cyan? Thank you so much. Yeah. And so there's a way to convey your value to people. When you make more money, you get to show up differently. You get to show up with a smile on your face. You're not frantic. You're not running from one place to the next. You're not going hours without eating. And you're not taking anything away from people. People pay more for premium. They have no problem. Because again, when I charge more, I can now see less clients in a day and make more money. So now I can put more space in between those clients. Now I can go eat if I'm hungry. Now I can take a little bit more conversation versus rushing a client out because I have an assembly line of clients coming in throughout the day. And there's a place for it all. I was telling someone yesterday, I said, what's hard on the front end is easier on the back end. Meaning, when you go through the hearts of building your business, it's necessary. We all have to go through it. But what you want to do is pay attention to start making parts of it easier. Okay, what part can I delegate and what part isn't for me to do? What part can I give to someone else? Can I hire, like I said, virtual assistant? Can AI support me in this? What parts of my business is not necessary? Should I send out an email blast every week to everyone that is interested in my services and didn't book an appointment to stay at the top of mind for them? How help me in business? When you start asking yourself these actual questions, you can start to get more clear on the strategy you need to hit those goals. Okay? So, I am up. My time is up, my 10 minutes. I just wanted to come here and talk about that. Talk about pricing and talk about what that means. And I'm gonna always scream strategy because I built my business from the ground up and it was a hard knock life. And I didn't understand what systems were and how important it was to pay attention to those things because that's how you grow a business. You don't grow a business just waking up every day and trying to figure it out. You grow a business intentionally. And that's what we're teaching. So if you want to join us in this community, it's called Beauty Untamed, and the link is in the description. This week still, you can use the code Black Friday to get $100 off for the first year. It's like, I don't know, $27 a month or something is what it averages out to. And I am bringing strategies that worked from our clients to really help them build their beauty businesses from the ground up based on my own experience and doing it for myself for almost 19 years. As well as my co-coaches, and really be diving into marketing and digital marketing and how to get online and how to create content. First of all, I'm going to be working with you guys on creating a vision for yourself and for your business to 2025 so that you are clear about what you're actually chasing after in the next year versus just playing it by ear. Okay? Time to get intentional about these businesses. As always, I should say, drop it in the comments. Any comments that you have or any questions about anything that I'm talking about in this video so that you can give me content to continue to go off of. Any questions that you guys have, I don't believe in gatekeeping. It doesn't take anything away from me to share my knowledge with you guys, and that's why I'm doing this for you every day this month. Okay? Even if it's just a quick 10 minutes. So drop it in the comments. I'd love to see you inside of the community if you feel like you want to join us and you're ready to around other people and around energy to help you really structure this business, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow.